Σακί που με κέρναγες όλη την εβδομάδα, όρτσα μια και δυο γιώματα, γιάρτασε ένα μαύρωματα, όρτσα μια και δυο σου λέω, μη με τυραννείς και κλαίω.
Welcome, friends, to our 50th online gathering of dancing from wherever you are. We're dancing from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I expect we've got people, friends from far and wide in our circle today. Welcome. If you haven't been to the circle before, you're especially welcome, and this is pretty informal. I'll teach all of the dances, and if you're a teacher, if you want to practice the dancing afterwards, learn the dances, pass them on. I've included a lot of the dance details in the discussion section under today's Facebook event. So there you'll find the names of the dances, the choreographers, links to dance videos, links to music videos. So all of the information is there. We have, for our 50th anniversary this week, we're doing a special extended session of about 90 minutes, more or less. We've got 8 dances lined up, and a couple weeks ago we decided that an appropriate way to celebrate this milestone would be to focus on dances that have been born during the COVID time, and as a way to just help us all to focus on the gifts of the past year. Even with the many challenges and hardships, there have been gifts, and some of those gifts include new dances. So we're going to highlight those today. I want to give a really big thanks to the other choreographers that have contributed to today's session. I sent out an email to several friends, and I just got waves of resources back. In fact, we could easily do another 90-minute session with all of the other new dances that we're not going to get to today. So thank you especially to Stefan Friedman, Bobby Valen, Tatiana Gorenstein, Hazel Young, and also Barbara Driscoll sent some material. We're not going to be able to get to that today, Barbara. We'll get to that another time. But thank you to all those friends that contributed. And I really want to frame today, I want to say that I think creating in a time of pandemic is in some ways especially difficult if you're an artist, and I do consider all of these choreographers artists, creating beautiful dances. And if you're an artist, in many ways the place that you share your art has gone away, whether you're a choreographer or a sculptor or a painter or a musician. So those outlets in many ways have been closed, and yet we still have a great need for art. And so a lot of artists have continued to create even under these very difficult circumstances, and have found ways, new and creative ways, to get their art out into the world and help us through their art to see the world and experience the world in different ways. And so I'm especially grateful to the choreographers, not just today's choreographers, but a lot of different choreographers that I know and you know, who continue to create new dances and new experiences for us to share, whether it's online right now or when we're able to come back together in physical circles. So Huge thanks to the artists, to the choreographers for what you're doing and what you're creating and making possible for us. I'm going to start with a dance by our friend Bobby Balin. This is Be Like a Bird, and the song may already be familiar to you because it's been around in the circle dance community under a dance by Marina Bear for a long time, many years, and it's actually the way that I first became familiar with this beautiful song by Labana. And so you're probably familiar already with the music. But this dance is not Marina's dance. This is a different dance by Bobby, and one that she feels she wants to share with the circle dance community in this COVID time. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to read you some of the words, which are very beautiful and appropriate. And the words I just learned yesterday, I think from Bobby, the words are from a poem by Victor Hugo. So the words are, be like a bird who, halting in her flight, on a limb too slight, feels it give away beneath her. Yet she sings, knowing she has wings. So in many ways we have felt the ground shift beneath us, and I think through this dance Bobby would like us all to know that we have wings, and we can fly together and alone, even with all of these shifting ground beneath our feet. So, be like a bird. We're facing the center, and the first rhythm is slow, quick, slow with a pause. We're going to the left with a short grapevine, cross and cross, pause, and then keep going, side, cross, back, pause. Okay? So just two little segments there. We're walking into the center, to the right, and we're going to do this in an open circle. Walk, walk, and we have 4 steps straight back with a quicker rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. You okay?
Excuse me.
Diane's having a bit of allergy situation here. Let me just go through that much so far. 2 short segments to the right with a slow, quick, slow rhythm. Cross and cross, pause, side, cross and back, pause. In to the right and back, 2, 3, 4. Now we get to spread our wings. Actually, the first phrase is she sings. So we're going to sway to the right and left and let our voice go out to the right and our left with our hands. So she sings, and then knowing she has wings, you can spread your wings and do a little flying in place with 2 more sways. So we go, she sings, knowing she has wings. Okay? Almost to the end. We face to the right, to the left. And so we have quick, slow steps to finish off. And so we're going to the right, and the first quick, slow, we're going to repeat the singing motion with both hands. So we go quick, slow. We're going to have another quick, slow, and this time we get to fly with our beautiful wings. Quick, slow. Okay? So I'm going to walk it through a couple times. Short grapevine segments to the right. Well, 1 grapevine segment and 1 crossing over and back. So we go cross and cross, pause, side, cross, back, pause. In, back, 2, 3, 4. Singing and singing, flying and flying. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, cross and cross, pause, side, cross, and back, pause. In and back, 2, 3, 4. Singing, flying, flying, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's just one more thing about the dance. You can add a little variation right at the end. If you care to put a turn in on the last 3 steps with your flying, so singing 1, 2, 3, you can add a turn, a moving turn. Turn, turn, turn as an option. Okay? So, Be Like a Bird with steps by Bobby Bailey. Here we go. And which side did we decide I was going to be on? Yeah. Okay.
Buttons.
Yeah, it's 2 buttons.
Up and down.
Up, down. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to start from the beginning.
I'm sorry.
We just want a little more volume. I'd like you to be able to hear this beautiful music. We're going to start from the beginning, and we're going to. I know that I think Bobby starts with the singing, but just to have a little bit more time in the dance, you can start one cycle earlier. After a short introduction, you can start the dance, and that's where we're going to start.
I apologize.
Slide, 'cause it be where
so much. So for our next dance, we're going to hop over to Greece. And oh, my friend Stefan is so funny. I sent him an email. Could you perhaps share a couple of new dances for me to consider adding to this special session? And I think he sent me a dozen. Oh, Stefan, you're the most prolific, most creative choreographer I know. I love your dances. I love your energy. So I had to pick and choose among many wonderful options from Stefan. This is called Apollo's Chariot. And as I said, music from Greece. And to me, this is really about some nice footwork. So the points are not just simple points to the front, but each point is actually a little bit of a cross and in front. So it's got a little bit of a style to it, and the lifts are, more like that than just a simple lift. And I'll show you what I mean. But for the first, this dance has 3 sections, A, B, and C, and the rhythm for A and B are exactly the same. And the rhythm is step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, and then usually a point, but sometimes something a little different if it's at the end of the phrase. So it's step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, and usually a point. So we're going to repeat that rhythm for parts A and part B. So let's do that. Walking to the right. First step is we're going to step with a stylish little point, and then step, point, and then walk, walk, 1, 2, 3. And instead of a simple brush, again, Stefan likes to add a little bit more style. Instead of a simple lift, it's a little kind of a 2-part brush and lift across. So I've gone step, step, 1, 2, 3, brush, cross, with a little bit of a lift. Okay? And now I do the same thing with the left foot. Step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, brush, cross. Okay? And we're actually do that, so that is all of part A, and we normally do that twice. I'll just repeat it so you can practice it a bit more. Step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, brush, cross. And step, point, step, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, brush, cross. And we've just done that 2 times, and for the first 2 cycles of the music, we're going to do part A twice, part B twice, and then 1 part of C. And then the 3rd time through, everything is a little bit shorter, and I'll get to that in just a minute. So after having done that twice now, the only thing that changes is left foot 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we need to transition to the second part, which is facing in. So after 2 repeats, instead of the lift, we're going to face center and close. Okay? So now we're going to do exactly the same pattern with the arms coming up, same step pattern, step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3. And just one thing that's different in part B is Stefan actually likes to wind up for a big brush and lift here. So you can let your left leg go back and brush with a nice big lift. So I've done this. So it's quite a big brush and lift. And then the same steps going back, step, point, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, and for the lift we're going to lift cross behind and lift. So let me repeat part B for you. Normally it's going to repeat. Step, 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 right foot, step, point, step, step, 1, 2, 3, and big lift, back, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and lift behind. That's all of part B. After I've shown you A, B, and C, I'll walk through the 3 parts together. So, part C is different in terms of rhythm and steps. We're going to go to the right with a 4-step quick grapevine. So we're going to cross behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sway, sway, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 sway. Now to change direction, we're going to point across with the left and let that sweep forward. So the count is with the sway, we go sway, point, and sweep. So it's 3 beats. And now we're going to go change direction with a quick grapevine to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway. And I think, yes, the ending, very end of the dance is a touch with the right, cross behind. Okay? I'm going to walk through all 3 parts now with you. Part A, and I'm just going to do one of each. Part A, with arms down, we go step, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, brush, cross, and step, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, normally we do another cross, but since this is the end, this is the second repeat. Moving to C, we step side and get ready for part B. Going in, step, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, big lift, and step, point, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, lift behind. And you just need to prepare after coming out for the transition to C. Now the tempo is going to change. You need to prepare for quick grapevine to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, point, and sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, point, and lift. I think I need to go through everything again.
I think it's good.
I think that's good. Okay, that's the full cycle. The only thing left to show you is the ending. Okay, the pattern. We do first 2 cycles. We do A twice, B twice, and then C. And then for the 3rd cycle, you'll hear a change in the music. It gets quite a bit softer. And for the 3rd cycle, we just do 1A, 1B, and 1C. And so for the ending, I'm going to start from C. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, point, and sweep, and change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, sway. 1, 2, 3, 4, sway, point. So arms are here, and it's just the same thing that we've done before. Sway, point, lift, and for the very ending, big dramatic finish with right leg coming across and down, and arms coming down. Nice big dramatic finish. Okay? So, let's dance Apollo's Chariot. And I'll call out the transitions.
Bubble.
Oh, Stefano, what a great dance. So please forgive our baubles. We're doing a lot of new dances today, so there's going to be some baubles. But I just so look forward. That's a big dance. It takes up a lot of space, and I so look forward to dancing that with you all in a big room with a big group, or maybe outside in a field. You see, we're quite compressed, especially for the coming in and coming out, but it's a big dance, and you want to take up a lot of space with that dance. It's a beautiful dance. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we will move on to, let's see, what's next. Oh, we're going to do one of my dances, okay? Now this is a dance I made last year. The dance and the music is called With My Own Two Hands. And the song is by Ben Harper. And the way I found it, or it found me, was through this organization, Playing for Change, which I've talked about before. It's such a wonderful worldwide organization that not only is gathering musicians together around the world to create these wonderful, wonderful recordings. I don't know how they do it technically, but you'll see some of their videos, and they might have 20 different musicians scattered all around the globe who are contributing to one recording. I love all of their music, but even more than that, they have a huge mission to support the teaching of music to children around the world. So a lot of the money that comes in for the music that they create goes out to their teaching programs. So if you're not familiar with Playing for Change, I highly recommend them to you. You'll love the music, and I think you'll love their mission as well. So here are some of the words. I can change the world with my own two hands. Make a better place with my own two hands. Make a kinder place with my own two hands. With my own two hands. And I fell in love with this music, and I thought it would be a nice dance for us to have during COVID, even though there are some things that we can't do with our two hands. Specifically, obviously, we're not dancing with our hands held together. But even so, there are so many things that we can do with our hands, whether it's sewing or cooking or making music or writing letters, writing poems, writing stories, picking up the phone and talking to friends and loved ones. So many things we can do with our hands to be active in the world and continue to help the world and our community to evolve. So that's really what this dance is about. So there are two parts. Part A, the verse, we're curving in with 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and 2 quick steps in place. Quick, quick. Then 3 steps straight back. 1, 2, 3. Quick, quick. In, 2, 3. Quick, quick. Back. 2, 3. Quick, quick. So that's what we're doing with the feet, but this is really more of a hand dance. And so as we're going in, it's a celebration of our hands. So we're going to bring the hands up, bring them back to back in front, and let them fold in, down, and up as we're going in. So the motion is up, letting your palms go back to back, curving in, down, and up. And then coming back and coming out, we're going to reverse that. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, quick, quick, back, 2, 3, quick, quick, 1, 2, 3, quick, quick, back, 2, 3, quick, quick. So that's part A. Part B is quite simple. The chorus we're just going to going to the right in segments of 3 steps. First 3 angled out of the circle, the next 3 angled into the circle, with a clap at the end. So we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and just carry on. Very simple. So that's the beat part, and that's all there is to the dance. Just one other thing I like to add in for a little spice, a little something extra. There is for one of the verses, it's an instrumental verse, and for that I invite you to, rather than doing my choreographed arms, just let your arms dance as you curve in and come back out. Do whatever you like with your arms. Just let your hands dance and see what you can express with your hands, whether it's flames or wind or curves or prayer, whatever you want to express with your hands. So during the instrumental section, we'll go in and out 4 times. There's 2 extra beats. After the 4th time, we'll just do 2 side steps, and then we're going to come back to the beginning of the dance with the choreographed hands. Okay? So let's enjoy with my own 2 hands. enjoyed that. We're on dance number 4. We're just about right on time. I'm thinking we thought we might have a short break after this, but I think we'll just keep going. Please take care of yourself if you need to take a short break. That's absolutely fine. But we're going to carry on with a dance by Hazel Young called Nanourisma, or it's in Greek, that translates as lullaby. Okay? And it's a beautiful dance, beautiful song, and has, to my mind, a somewhat unusual rhythm. I actually have been challenged by it, which is good. But I think I need to dance it another 10 times before I can dance it without thinking about it. It's not a complicated dance. It's just the rhythm it's in 5, and it's just, to me, it feels different and unfamiliar. But it's 3 sets of 5 beats, and the first 2 you could think of it as slow, quick, quick, quick. I prefer to just count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the first 2 beats are usually 2 things that are tied together. So in this case, we're facing the center. We start where the weight is on our right, and we're going to do a 2-beat brush, and then a grapevine to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the 5 beats. So again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our body angled to the right. And now for the next 5 steps, we go forward, lift, back, together, forward. That's the second 5. And then for the third 5, we point out to the right. And I think of that as the first beat of the 2 beats. And then the second beat, you need to turn your body, because for the last 3 beats we're facing the center. So it's point, pivot, and then we cross to the left, cross, and close. Okay? So those are the 3 sets of 5. I will walk it through a few times. We're going to be in W hold. We start with a brush, cross behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward, lift, back, together, forward, point, pivot, cross, and close. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, because I know we're just learning it. That's the whole dance. So, from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step, lift, back, together, forward, step, turn, cross, and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brush and cross, step, lift, back, together, forward, point, turn, cross, and close. Brush and cross, step, lift, back, together, forward, point, turn, cross, and close. Brush, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I think that's about the right tempo. If you see my mouth moving, it's because I'm counting 5 to myself. That works for me is I get this dance into my body. And so,
Okay. Do you want some more?
yeah, please, thank you. This is Nanourisma by Hazel Young. The intro, I will count it out and let you know when we start, so we start together. But if you like to know for your own teaching, it's 6 cycles of 5 beats is the intro. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Beautiful Greek lullaby. I don't think I said Happy Easter to everybody, but here in the West it is Easter today. Beautiful spring day here in East Tennessee. We're going to move into the second half of our program. And so for our first dance, we have a dance by Tatiana Gorenstein from Brazil. Some of you know Tatiana. It's one of the gifts of COVID has been meeting Tatiana online and dancing with her and seeing her beautiful choreographies and her gorgeous dance space surrounded by greenery in Brazil. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this dance because I really want to give you the context. This is called Keter Melucha, and it's in Hebrew, and that means the crown of kingdom. And it's a new song about our experiences in the pandemic. And I'm just going to read you a few lines so you have a sense of the song. So in the verse, who will stay and who will travel? And who will bear the consequences? There was no one in the city, nor the fields. There is no one to talk to anymore. And then the chorus, raising our questions to God. What do you want us to understand about this? How do we draw near and apart through this pain? So the dance has two parts with the verse and the chorus. And so the first part, so what Tatiana writes about this is there is so much that we don't control. It is imperative that we express our turmoil and pain. This dance lets us pour our unanswered questions out into the universe. So this is a dance about being in the question. So, there are two parts, A and B. And for part A, Tatiana the association is with the Jewish discipline of studying the Torah and studying it week by week, a specific segment of the Torah week after week. The Talmud, sorry. Sorry. Did I say Torah? No, it's Torah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. And so it's a discipline in Judaism that people often in discussion groups will go through sequence by sequence, piece by piece, the Torah all the way through, studying it, discussing it, and that's what is associated with the first part of this dance. So we're walking to the right. This is an open circle, 4 steps. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to sway forward and back. I'm going to sway 3 times forward and back and then close with the right. And as I do that, I'm going to cycle my right arm around. And I think this is, the symbol of the study and the discipline and the discussion. So we go rock, 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 close. It's not a full close with your left because now we're going to do the same thing with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, rock, 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 close. Walk, 2, 3, 4, rock, 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 close. Walk, 2, 3, 4, rock, 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 close. So that's part A. And for the beginning of the dance, we're going to do that. So part A is all of the right foot and all of the left foot section. We're going to do that 4 times. And then there'll be a pause. We're going to change to part B. For part B, we're walking to the right, we have the right hand facing the body, and the right hand is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the palm is up and the hand is forward. And the movements is 2 steps and 2 sways, or 2 rocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now with the left. 2, 3, 4. I seem to be on the wrong foot. Hang on one second. Okay, I'm seeming to be on the wrong foot. I'm just going to take one moment to check Tatiana's notes. Sorry about that. Okay, my notes are correct. It's a little different than the first part. So 1, 2, sway, sway, and then now keeping the right hand in position, we do the same with the left hand. 1, 2, sway. This doesn't feel right. Just give me a moment to get centered here.
Sorry, babe.
It's all right. Okay. So the feet are just doing the same thing. Forward, forward, sway, sway. Sorry about the confusion. 1, 2, sway, sway. 1, 2, sway, sway. Now with both hands, 1, 2, we turn and sway right, sway left. And to finish, we're going to bring the hands crossing over the lower back. And the very last step in the dance is 1 step back. Okay? So, I'm going to walk through part B again without the confusion. So right hand, walk, walk, sway, sway, walk, walk, sway, sway, walk, walk, sway, sway, behind, step back. So Tatiana says about this section, she says that the hand rising, she describes it as a silent scream, as a just screaming out to God, asking our questions, sending our questions out, sending our pain, sending our turmoil out into the universe and basically asking why. So a silent scream that we're expressing with our hands. And now I'm going to just put A and B together and walk through the 2 parts so you can see them together. I'll do 1 of each. So 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sway, 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 close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sway, 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 close. Part B. 1, 2, sway, sway. 1, 2, sway, sway. 1, 2, sway, sway, close, step back. That's the whole dance. You don't need to worry about the pattern because I'll tell you where the transitions are. But we're going to do part A 4 times, part B twice, part A twice, and then we're going to carry on with part B until the end. The very end, we've done part B, sway, sway, close. We don't do the step back. It's just this is the last time. We've done sway, sway, close, and at the very end, we bow our head and cover our eyes with our right hand. And what Tatiana said about that was that she says this is to symbolize our acceptance that in the end, it's a great mystery. We can't see God or know God's name. So, acceptance at the very end. Okay, so I want to thank Tatiana for all of the kind notes that she sent, the voice recordings with the information about the dance. So let's dance Keter Melucha. I'm going to do a quarter circle. We're going to start.
Are you starting on that?
Yeah, I'll start now.
בין תרומה לתצווה, יום הולדת קצת משונה, הכל רגיל כאן לכאורה, במה קהל ואהבה, בין תצווה לכי תישא, אסתר פורים נשתה שמחה, מי יחנה ומי יישא בתוצאה, בין כי תישא לבא יקל, עולם מפסיק להתקהל, להשתתק, להסתגר, ישמעאל אדום וישראל, בין ויקל לפקודה, אין איש בעיר ובשדה, כבר אין מול מי להתנהל, מגדל בבל שוב מתבלבל. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה, כתר מלוכה. בין פקודה לויקרא, כולנו באותה סירה, אביב הגיע פסח בא, ואיתו תקווה רבה, שתקרא את רוע הגזרה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, ואין לנו כוחות יותר להתמודד, להילחם. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתרחקים ומתקרבים בכאב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? עד שניתן לך כתר מלוכה, כתר מלוכה. ומה אתה רוצה שנבין מזה? איך מתנתקים ומתחברים אל הלב הזה? רוצה לחיות אותך ולא להיות לבד. ומה אתה רוצה שנלמד מזה? ואיך נדע להתאחד בפירוד הזה? שמע ישראל השם אחד ושמו אחד, אחד ושמו אחד.
Tatiana. So beautiful. So I thought it would be appropriate to have a calming dance after Keter Melucha, a reassuring dance, if you will. This is a dance by Bobby Balin, Hearth and Fire, with a beautiful song by Gordon Bach. So, we are going to the right with a slow, quick, slow rhythm, 2 sets. Slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow. We rock forward and turn, rock left. We're going to sway back to the right and sway back to the left, back and back. Now we have a slow, quick, slow with the arms floating up. Slow, quick, slow. 2 steps back, back, back. And we're going to go to the left with the left foot. The rhythm is slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. And to finish, we turn and face the center. We have 1 step back with the left. And we join with the right, and we do a little, we join and close consciously with our weight on our toes and then down on our heels. And Bobby says that this is symbolizing coming home at the end of the dance. Okay? So that's the whole dance. So I'll walk it through a few times. Going to the right, slow, quick, slow, and slow, quick, slow. We rock forward, sway left, sway back, sway back. In, 2, 3, 2 steps back, 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 slow, quick, back, and close. Right, together, right, left, together, left, rock, and sway, sway back, sway back. In, 2, 3, 2 steps back, back, back to the left, slow, quick, back, and close. One more time, right, together, right, left, together, left, sway forward, sway left, sway back, sway back. In, 2, 3, 2 steps back, left, slow, quick, back, and close. Okay? Lovely, comforting dance, Hearth and Fire by Bobby Balin.
Hearth and fire be yours tonight, and all the dark outside. Fair the night and kind on you, wherever you may bide. And I be the sun upon your head, the wind about your face, my love upon the path you tread. upon your wanderings peace. Wine and song be ours tonight, and all the cold outside. Peace and warmth be yours tonight, wherever you may bide. And I be the sun upon your hair, the wind about your face, my love upon the path you tread, and upon your wanderings peace. Hearth and fire be yours tonight, and the wind in the birches bear. Oh, that the wind we hear tonight would find you well and fair. And I be the sun upon your head, the wind about your face, my love upon the path you tread, and upon your wanderings peace. Hearth and fire be yours tonight, and all the dark outside. Fair the night and kind on you, wherever you may bide. And I be the sun upon your head, the wind about your face, my love upon the path you tread, and upon your wanderings peace. Hearth and fire be yours tonight, and the wind in the birches bear. Oh, that the wind we hear tonight would find you well and fair. And I be the sun upon your head, the wind about your face, my love upon the path you tread, and upon your wanderings peace.
Very sweet dance, Bobby. Thank you so much. I have very fond memories of Gordon Bach. Way back when I was in grad school, there was a local folk singing society, and he was one of many wonderful folk singers that came through Rochester, New York. I fell in love with his voice and his songs many years ago. Beautiful songwriter and singer. So, we're just going to change the order slightly for our closing today. We're going to do Stefan's dance next and then close with one of mine. So this is As Above, So Below by Stefan Friedman with music from Epirus, Greece. And so I'm going to show you the feet first, but this is really more of a hand dance than anything else. But showing the feet, we start, everything is facing center. We step in with the right, step, touch, we go to the left, step, touch, and back, back, touch, 2 sways, sway, sway. We're going to cross behind and come back, side, cross, back, another sway, 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 sway. And to finish off, we're going to go to the right, side, behind, and close. So I'll walk that through a few times with the feet, and then we're going to add the hands in. So step touches, we go in, touch, left, touch, back, touch, sway, sway, cross right, back, sway, sway, and side, behind, side. In, touch, side, touch, back, touch, sway, sway, cross to the right and back, sway, sway, side, cross, and close. The hands, so the dance is called As Above, So Below, and it's about the balance between above and below, inner and outer, and how sometimes those things they just seem so far apart when in fact at some mysterious level they're always connected and in fact reflections of each other. So that's really what the hands are symbolizing. So as we go, I think I'll do this from over here so you can see my hands. So as we go in, the right hand is going to come up with palm up. We're going in, touch. Now the left hand is going to rise facing the center, rise straight above, side, touch. And then when we step back is when above and below come into connection. Back, touch. And to celebrate this connection, we let them dance together. So we're going to slide the palms with the sway, 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 sway. Okay? And as a little celebration, we're going to, as we cross behind, we're going to let our hands float up, cross, back, and enjoy some more of that connection, sway, sway. And just to celebrate the coming together of above and below, inner and outer, the unification, the union of all things. We're going to just expansively let our arms go up and out as we go side, cross, close. Okay? So with the hands from the beginning, we go right, touch, left, touch, back, touch, sway, sway, and rock, and sway, sway, and celebration, back, close. Lower, touch, upper, touch, coming together, sway, sway. Back, and sway, sway. Stefan actually says, wow, or yay, celebration, exultation at the end. That in the end, everything comes together. In the end, everything balances out. So,
First 2 without hands.
right, thank you. So with the music, the first 2 cycles of the dance, there's no singing, and that gives us a chance to practice the feet. So we're just going to do the steps without the hands, and then when you hear the singing come in is where we will add in the hand movements. So this is As Above, So Below. As above, so below. Thank you, Stefan. Beautiful dance. Beautiful, gorgeous music from Greece. Well, we're just about come to the end of our time together this afternoon. And this is a dance I made last year called Sending You Light. And it's a tool for sending out light wherever it's needed. And so as I'm introducing and teaching the dance, often what we do in our circle, and in many circles I believe, if there are people in the community or in a family who are in need of support, love, positive energy, healing, we'll have time to put those names of those people into the circle so that we can focus on them and send them light and energy during the appropriate dance. So as I'm teaching the dance, if you have anybody that you would like to send this light to this afternoon, please go ahead and type their name in so that we can include them in the circle this afternoon. So this beautiful music by Ana Hernandez, and most of the dance you already know, so this is a variation of the Winds on the Tour dance, which is a regular waltz step. I'll just remind you of the first part of the dance. So we're going to the right with a waltz step, right, 2, 3, left, 2, moving turn, 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 cross, back, together. Now it's the second part that's different. As you come back, as you come cross, back, together, you want to bring your hands to your heart in prayer position. And we're going to take one step in with the hands rising, in, together, sway, and then back, together. It's not really a sway, it's a grounding, because we're not moving the body. So it's in, together, side, and back, together, side. Okay? So, if I put the two pieces together, going to the right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, turn, 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 back, together, back, side, cross, back, in, 2, 3, side, and back, 2, 3, side. Once again, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 2, 3, turn, 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 cross, hands to the heart, and in, 2, 3, side, and back, 2, 3, side. So we have 2 moments in the dance to consciously concentrate our thoughts and our love and our energy and send it out wherever it's needed. Okay?
We have lots of names that have been given to be in the center.
Do you want to read them or not? How many?
Not so many.
Okay, go ahead and read them. We're going to thank you for contributing names. Diane's going to take a moment to read them so that they're all in the circle. We can be conscious of them.
Healing for Mike and Christine and their babies. Light for Jean. Light to Melba and boys in their mourning. Marisa. Healing for Penny, my friend Donna. And healing for Judy, Elena, Kim, Michelle.
Thank you for that. If you have other names, please add them to the circle when you can. So we're going to close with sending you light.
I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending